For a brand that not so long ago was criticised for building boxy, boring cars, Volvo sure has come a long way. The V60 is a seriously good-looking wagon, but how well does it fit the brief for a young family? Car advice journalists have all spent a bit of time behind the wheel of the Volvo as one of our long-term garage members. But Ben is one of a couple of young dads in the car advice office. Mate, you spent a bit of time in the Volvo. What were your initial impressions of Volvo?
Look, aesthetically the car's brilliant to look at. It's well put together, surprisingly sporty. You put your foot down and you really get a good response. But ultimately, it's just a nice, solid luxury car. It's not as big as it feels inside the car. You know, there's a lot of room inside it, but to drive it, it's not a big, large wagon by any means.
And I tell you what, it's got 180 kilowatts, 350 newton meters, all the way from 1500 right through to almost 5,000 RPM. So I agree, it's got a lot of kick when you punch it.
Oh, and you feel every part of that. You know, I'm a bit of a redhead working at car advice, as you can imagine. And it gives you everything you need and then a little bit more.
So mate, let's move to the back of the car because you said it had a ton of room back here. So show us how it all works for your family. Yeah, so I can see you've got a full-size cot in there, you've got 2 boxes of diapers, and yet there's still a stack of room back there.
Yeah, it's been the family wagon for the past few weeks now, and I tell you what, it's done a stellar job of it.
Yeah, those rear seats fold virtually dead flat. You've got rear seat vents, you've got another set of vents there, stack of features.
Yeah, it's features for all the family, to be honest.
Mate, speaking of families, let me show you the highlight of this car, the highlight feature. Fabulous. That is an inbuilt booster seat. Hasn't got one, it's got 2 of them. Not only does it save you money, it is ultra convenient. I've used it and I'm stunned that more manufacturers don't offer that feature.
Oh, 100%. Once the kids have grown up a little bit, you don't have to worry about chopping and changing booster seats and passengers. That's a brilliant idea and a cost-saving one as well. The booster seat isn't its only feature. The car is chock full of them.
Mate, one of the things that really impresses me about Volvo are the premium quality materials. This lovely soft touch material, the metal work all over the shop down the console. It really is quite special. And I'd go so far as to say it's better than some of the German marques.
The steering wheel here has a nice thick feel to it. The paddle shifters here, the little attention to detail in the plus and minus on either side here. Look, it's not without its faults. A keypad down here where my phone doesn't have a keypad is definitely a standout. No touch screen and look, ultimately not the most modern or intuitive system in the market.
Yeah, you can say that again. We won't have to worry about that on the next iteration because it'll get the new XC90 treatment, new big screen, a much more intuitive system. I can't wait.
I think that'll bring a lot to the new car.